Assalamu alaikum, it's Hasib, ID 181352349. Today our presentation topic is about design and develop automated detection of CSRF vulnerability in web application, which is an automated system. We will describe this further more. Here is the table of content. We have introduction, background, research gap, problem statement, objectives, research question, methodology, block diagram, literature review, reference, and conclusion. So first of all, introduction. Everyone nowadays known to this attack. CSRF is cross-site request forgery attack, which is very much alarming for every user and some organization, because this can be harmful, for everyone. And by this attack actually initiated with the social engineering attack, and this attack can be lower the victim and bypass the user authentication. The important thing is attack level can be measured based on the privilege, and some of the researchers call it sleeping giant. Yes, it's mentionable that CSRF token is a important part for CSRF to prevent CSRF attack. Here is the background. Actually, CSRF is known as cross-site request forgery, which is a part of broken access control. CSRF attacks exploit to perform an operation in a web application on behalf of the user without their intention. Here is some important question, like what is the CSRF used for, and this question will be very much thinkable for everyone. uh, Here is our research gap. Yes, it's mentionable that there is also some work available with this CSRF vulnerability detection, but what we found there, where they are not actually always focused on CSRF token, but which are most important to prevent the CSRF attack. As we know, CSRF work is some work is also exist using this CSRF token, but we believe our model will be more effective and workable than others. Uh, what we found by researching those paper, by reviewing those paper, which is most of them you focused on property graph, and couple of them use to implement the uh, prevention system, or detection the CSRF attack by using Google Chrome. Even though they implement some extension as well, some of them use the black box detection system. CSRF protection system based on request filtering. Yes, it's interesting, but very few of them are used CSRF token. But our model will be more effective, as we mentioned earlier, that we will add some new feature and new way of finding the vulnerability, which will be more effective. And okay, here is the problem statement. A successful CSRF attack can be frustrating for both the business and the user due to the vast number of functionality, enormous number of usability of user, and verify the policy. It's become very difficult to detect CSRF vulnerability easily. Fully accurate automated detection system is not available yet to detect CSRF vulnerability. So using CSRF token, it's effectively, and uh, we will introduce a model which will be automated detect the CSRF vulnerability. Objective of this work is in OWSP top 10. We know broken access control is in the first place, where CSRF token is also in the same class of broken access control. So a successful CSRF attack can be devastating for both business and user, as I mentioned earlier. And our objectives are reduce the chance of broken access control by detecting the CSRF vulnerability automatically, and increasing the efficiency of detection of CSRF vulnerability, reducing the time and when it's performing the scanning. Here is some research question. The most important question is how to detect the CSRF vulnerability by analyzing CSRF token in web application. And yes, we will try to show how we can detect the CSRF vulnerability using the CSRF token automatically. Here is the methodology we have. So it's very easy to understand, and here is the methodology, and where it's so easy to going through. If you can see here, first of all we get the two requests at the same time for same user, and then we extract the file and then check if their CSRF token is available or not. If we found the CSRF token, then it's okay. I mean initially okay, but if we do not find any CSR token, then this system must be vulnerable. And if we find the CSRF token, then we put them in a list, and then we match the last two CSRF token. As I mentioned that we gather two CSRF, we gather two requests at the same time for same user, and then we check if the last two token is same, then this file is must be vulnerable. And then we check again. If we find that this two file is not same, then this system is safe from CSRF vulnerability. Here is the block diagram for automatic crawler. As we use this crawling system for gathering the data from the URL. And here is the algorithm we actually use to develop our methodology, our system. Here is some literature review. I reviewed 27 paper. So as you can see here, there are the 27 papers reviewed. And here is some paper. We will add them in our. We reviewed those paper and we found some knowledge from them. And here is our conclusion. CSRF attack can be devastating for both the business and user, as I said earlier and now here also. And it also can be damage the relationship between the client and the user, client and the admin panel. And also it's unauthorized fund transfer can be happen. Change the password, and it's possible to data theft. And considering every aspect, we suggest a new methodology which will help to find the CSRF vulnerability in a web application using the CSRF token in very short time automatically with accurate in this paper. Yeah, that's all. If you want to see the summary of our reviewed paper, then please click here. And thanks to everyone. Thank you.